Hey y'all, welcome back to the Hot Rod Dad channel. Glad you came. I hope you stay. Like, subscribe, comment, share, etc., etc. Y'all, I apologize. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. And the truth is, I've been having some health problems. I've had some real funky upper respiratory stuff going on. You can probably hear the remnants of that in my voice. Some of you have even checked on me, and I appreciate that. So a shout out to y'all, and you know who you are. Really appreciate that. In spite of feeling bad, I'm on the mend, and had the opportunity yesterday to get out and enjoy the day and check out some cool Corvairs. Also, in spite of feeling bad, I pushed on, made some great strides on the BLT, so I'm going to be bringing you some updates on it in the next couple of weeks, so y'all stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's check out some cool Corvairs.
Good morning.
That is one beautiful Corvair.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I'm not a Corvair specialist by any stretch of the imagination, and I never claim to be one. So I'm just going to kind of take you on a stroll around here and show you some of the Corvairs that showed up at today's Cruise In. I do know a few things, so we'll just kind of talk about it a little bit while we're strolling around here. Corvairs were offered between the years of 1960 and 1969 by General Motors. They were a small, compact car for that era, and they were all unibody construction. They were all rear engine, and they were all six-cylinder air-cooled engines. They were offered in coupes, convertibles, station wagons, all the way up to delivery trucks. The name Corvair was first officially used in 1954 as part of a Motorama traveling exhibition. And this is where General Motors would travel the country and display their future concept cars. The first Corvair was actually a Corvette concept car that was a kind of a hardtop fastback design. And even though it never made it into production as a Corvette, the name stuck around, and in later years, it would be offered as its own model.
I want to see those shirts.
Now, part of Corvair's quirkiness, and definitely part of their legacy, is their questionable handling characteristics. Especially the early model, the 1960 to about 1963, they were heavily targeted by Ralph Nader, who dubbed them unsafe at any speed. Now, this was later debunked in part by a Texas A&M study that declared them no less safe than any other conventional car on the road of that era, of that size. Now, this car here has a really cool kind of a road rally vibe. I really like what I'm seeing here. It's a really cool color, and it's got the cool skunk stripes on it right there. This is the club that's putting on the event. I like the amber headlights too. Here is only one of two wagons I've saw here today. Beautiful little Lakewood. Looks like a 61. Beautiful.
Thank you.
It even still has the original paint right there on the air cleaners. Very cool. Love the color of this one too. Looks like it even could be original paint, perhaps. I don't know. If it's not, it's older paint job, but it looks Very nice. Almost like a Survivor. Definitely my favorite wagon here today.
Get you to crank it up one more time. Oh, sure. You mind? I want to hear your starter motor.
So I have found a really cool 1963 Corvair ramp side pickup right here. And right here is the owner, Mr. Chris Law. Good to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet
Tell
you.
us a little bit about the unique application of these ramp side pickups.
The ramp side was designed to be a work truck. It was designed with delivery application in mind, so that you could roll a dolly up into the bed of the truck and haul anything you wanted: washer, dryer, refrigerator, freezer, anything that'd fit in the bed.
And it's handy on the curb side right there, so you can pull right up to the curb and load stuff if you're in the city.
And when it's up, it looks just like the rest of the truck.
So they had two models right here. They had the ramp side and
They made two models. They made a ramp side, which is this, and a load side, which is this without the ramp on it, that you loaded over the side of the bed.
Yeah. And you've hauled quite a few things in this, huh?
I have. I've hauled all of those: washers, dryers, refrigerators, freezers, stove.
Pretty handy for hauling appliances.
Pretty handy.
And it's low down, so you don't have to pick up into a
That's right.
bed.
You don't have to pick it up and put it into a bed. You can just roll it up into the bed of the truck.
Yeah.
And in today's world, you could drive your riding lawnmower up in there, your four-wheeler up in there. We've seen wheelchairs rolled in. The seat is in there for parades.
Yeah. That was the first thing that caught my attention was the seat, and you said it's out of a van.
It's out of a Greenbrier brand.
Yeah.
Greenbrier van.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
But you've cut it down right there a little bit.
Right. The Greenbrier van seat is 5 inches taller than this. We cut it so it would be bed level. It doesn't stick up any higher than the bed.
Right. And you can take somebody with you.
Oh yes. You can't run down the road with it. The police kind of frown on that, but for parades it works great.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. Well, let's take a peek back here at the engine.
There's getting to be more of them. They normally don't do that. These screws go in those holes, and this is screwed down.
Bolts down.
Your only access to your engine compartment is right here.
Right.
Your dipstick and your oil fill, and there's your oil filter.
And what is this little compartment over here? Oh,
That's
your
where the
battery.
battery's
Okay.
at. The other curious thing that they chose to put in there is the transmission oil cooler.
Oh.
Heat kills batteries, so why put an oil cooler in the battery compartment? That don't make any sense
No,
to me.
no.
All Corvairs were built with rear air-cooled 6-cylinder engines. They vary in horsepower, but all were in the rear. They were all air-cooled 6-cylinders. This particular one is a 110 horse engine. A lot of modifications on this one, not original.
So about how many horsepower you got now?
110.
Okay.
It's got a 110.
Originally, it would have been.
This one had, on the original build, I believe, was a 95.
95. Yeah. Now see, you've got air conditioning on it.
It does have modern air conditioning on it. That was installed by my dad. None of the trucks came with air conditioning. They all had generators, not alternators. Generators about.
Oh yeah, they were huge.
Big bulky, huge thing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have a fuel pump sitting right here, but we've got an electric fuel pump on it, so that application's out, and we've got a plug in the hole.
And you've even got your truck on your shirt there.
Yeah, mine was selected as the Corvanatics, our FC group, forward control group. Mine was selected as the truck of the year for 2024, and they used it on all their advertising.
And can we take a look inside here?
You can. Also, the front is not original.
Okay.
They had bench seats, not bucket seats.
Oh.
These are also out of a Greenbrier.
Well, that's a handy donor because I imagine it bolts right in, huh?
Let me take these out of the way.
Right here is a 1965 Monza red convertible. I really like this one. My favorite thing about this one though is the wheels. Check out those wheels. Made to look like the old Corvette rallies, but those are billet aluminum. And these are 18s on the back, I believe, and 17s on the front. That's a lot of wheel stuffed up under that little wheel opening right there. Hey y'all, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Now, typically this is the part of the video where I tell y'all to get out there and build something. But I'm going to put that on hold for just a hot minute, and I'm going to do what I can to take the opportunity to promote a show that's coming up that I really enjoy. And I know you will too if you're into 1947 to 1954 Chevy and GMC trucks. This show is the Smoky Mountain Nationals Truck Show. As you can see right here, I've got a little bit of their swag from last year I picked up. So a big shout out to Dave and crew. They put on a wonderful event in Townsend, and it is a beautiful venue in the Smoky Mountains. If you haven't already, I want you to go over to the Smoky Mountain Nationals truck page on Facebook. It tells all about the event. It's held May 29th through the 31st. You don't have to have one of these trucks to enjoy the event. You can come and take in the event. It's free of charge, and you know, you can just hang out and look at some of these cool trucks and fellowship with all the other advanced design gearheads. So, like I said, head on over to Smoky Mountain Nationals truck page and on Facebook. Tell them Hot Rod Dad sent you. And until next time, y'all get out there and build something.